Hello and greetings to you. Let's step into the realm of ancient Greece and witness the saga of Leonidas, the Lion of Sparta. Join us on a journey through the annals of history as we unravel the epic tale of this legendary warrior. From his heroic deeds on the battlefield to his fateful confrontation with darkness that threatens to engulf the world. Prepare to be swept away by the adventure of a lifetime. This is the legend of Leonidas, a story of courage, loyalty, and the enduring spirit of a true hero. In the golden age of Greece, where gods and mortals walked the earth in the harmony, there lived a man whose name echoed through the annals of history like thunder rolling across the heavens. Leonidas, the Lion of Sparta. His story, a tapestry woven with threads of courage, loyalty, and divine destiny, captivated the hearts and minds of all who heard it. From the moment he drew his first breath, it was clear that Leonidas was destined for greatness. Born into the illustrious lineage of Spartan royalty, his path was paved with the blood of heroes and the sweat of champions. Under the watchful eye of his father, King Aegeus II, and the stern tutelage of Spartan elders, Leonidas was forged into a paragon of martial prowess. His every sinew honed to perfection, his every instinct sharpened to a razor's edge. But it was not just his physical prowess that set Leonidas apart. It was his indomitable spirit, his unyielding resolve, and his unwavering devotion to his people and his homeland. From a young age, he swore an oath to defend Sparta with his life, to uphold the virtues of honor and duty, and to never falter in the face of adversity. As Leonidas matured into manhood, his legend grew with each passing day. Tales of his exploits on the battlefield spread like wildfire, carried by the tongues of bards and poets to the forest reaches of Greece and beyond. From the sun-scorched plains of Persia to the snow-capped peaks of Mount Olympus, none could match the ferocity of his charge or the precision of his blade. But amidst the clamor of battle and the clash of steel, there whispered a prophecy that spoke of a darkness looming on the horizon, a shadow that threatened to engulf the world in chaos and despair. And in the heart of this darkness stood Leonidas, the chosen of the gods, destined to confront this ancient evil and emerge victorious. With the weight of destiny upon his shoulders, Leonidas set forth on a journey that would take him to the very edge of the known world, alongside his loyal companions, the stalwart warrior Aristodemus, the cunning tactician Megiscus, and the fiery priestess Lysa. He embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind the prophecy and put an end to the encroaching darkness once and for all. Their Odyssey took them across land and sea, through cities teeming with life and forests shrouded in shadow, Along the way, they faced trials and tribulations that tested their mettle and strained their bonds of friendship to the breaking point. From the treacherous labyrinth of the Minotaur to the fiery depths of the Cyclops' lair, they confronted foes both mortal and divine, each one more formidable than the last. But through it all, Leonidas remained undaunted, his spirit unbroken, his gaze fixed unwaveringly on the horizon, for he knew that the fate of Greece, and indeed the fate of the world, rested upon his shoulders, and he would not rest until the forces of darkness had been vanquished and the light of hope restored. At long last, after months of travel and hardship, Leonidas and his companions arrived at their destination, the fabled island of Thera, where the source of the darkness awaited them. There, in the shadow of an ancient temple, they confronted their greatest challenge yet, an army of demons and monsters, led by a dark sorcerer, whose power surpassed that of any mortal man. The battle that ensued was like none other, a cataclysmic clash of titans that shook the very foundations of the earth. Leonidas fought with a ferocity born of desperation, his blade flashing like lightning as he cut a swathe through the ranks of his enemies. Beside him, Aristodemus and Megicius fought with equal valor, their courage inspiring those around them to stand fast in the face of overwhelming odds. But it was Lysa, the fiery priestess, who ultimately turned the tide of battle, her words of power invoking the blessings of the gods themselves. With a wave of her hand, she unleashed a torrent of divine energy that engulfed their foes in righteous fire, driving them back and shattering their ranks. And in that moment of triumph, as the last of their enemies fell before them, Leonidas knew that the prophecy had been fulfilled. The darkness had been vanquished, the world saved from the brink of destruction, and his name forever etched into the annals of history as the greatest hero of his age. But even as the cheers of victory echoed through the air, and the people hailed him as the savior, Leonidas knew that his journey was far from over. For as long as there were battles to be fought and injustices to be right, the Lion of Sparta would stand vigilant, a beacon of hope in a world beside the darkness. And so, the legend of Leonidas lived on, a testament to the power of courage, loyalty, and the indomitable spirit of mankind. And though the sands of time may have long since swallowed his footsteps, his memory would endure for eternity, a shining example of what it means to be truly heroic in a world fraught with peril. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through the legends of Leonidas. If you enjoyed the adventure, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling tales from history and mythology. Together, let's keep the spirit of heroism alive and continue to explore the realms of legend and lore. Until next time, stay courageous and keep chasing your own epic Odyssey.